Hi everyone, welcome back to Magical Soccer Moves Training Academy. My name is Danny Madrigal, and today's video is going to be all about juggling with your thighs tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a step-by-step in order to be able to juggle a lot better. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago I did another juggling video that was how to juggle with your feet. So if you'd like to go back and practice with your feet, I would suggest for you guys to go back to my channel and try to look for that video. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do for about 10 seconds, I'm going to kind of demonstrate how to juggle the ball properly with your thigh, kind of give you a good picture of what it looks like, okay? So here we go. So you want to be able to pop the ball straight up in the air, have a good rhythm. I'll give you a little side angle, side view as well. Just like that, okay? All right, so there are 4 key steps in order to be able to juggle the ball properly when it comes to your thighs. Number 1, you want to be able to bring your foot up and create a 90-degree angle between your leg and your thigh. 90-degree angle. And you want to be able to have your thigh almost like a tabletop, just like that. That way when you hit it, it goes straight up in the air. It goes straight up in the air, just like that. Okay? So that's step number 1, bringing that foot up and creating a 90-degree angle between your thigh and your leg, okay? Step number 2, you want to pop it with your thigh. So there's a misconception out there about striking it with your knee. No, we don't want to use our knee, we want to use our thigh. So we use this thigh muscle to pop the ball straight up, okay? Just like that. So that's step number 2, using our thigh, okay? The next step is when you're popping the ball up, you want to pop it up about head height. So you want to kind of keep the ball about that height, which is about head height. Okay? Just like that. All right, so that's number 3. And then finally, number 4, you want to bring your foot down in between each juggle. So you don't want to keep your foot up like this. You want to bring your foot down in between each juggle. Okay? So those are the 4 important things. I'm going to go ahead and take another 10 seconds, demonstrate again what juggling looks like with your thigh if you're juggling the ball properly. Little side view. Okay? All right, so before we get started with the exercises, just a quick rundown of things not to do when you're juggling with your thighs. Number 1, you don't want to hit it with your knee. If you strike it with your knee, the ball goes away from you. It doesn't go up, it goes away from you, okay? Number 2, you don't want to bring your thigh partially up. If you bring it partially up, it's pointing in that direction. Even though I hit it with my thigh, it goes away from me. I have to bring my thigh up. Create that 90-degree angle, that way the ball goes straight up. Okay? So, straight up, okay? So that create that 90-degree angle. Number 3, you don't want to throw the ball up and your thigh up at the same time. Many times I see players throw the ball up and their thigh up, and then they wonder why they miss it. Okay? So you don't want to get caught doing ball up and thigh up at the same time. You want to throw the ball up, and when the ball's coming down, then your thigh comes up. When the ball is coming down, then your thigh comes up to meet it, okay? So it looks like this. Throw it, on the way down, pop it up. Throw it, then bring your thigh up. Throw it, then bring your thigh up, okay? So very important to throw the ball, then react to it, okay? Number 4, don't leave your foot up in the air. So you don't want to keep your foot up in the air in between juggles. So if you're juggling like this, even though I just got 4 juggles, it looked a little bit silly and I was obviously off balance. So make sure your foot comes down in between each juggle. Okay? All right, so that's number 4. Number 5, the last one. You don't want to pop the ball up higher than your head, because if you go higher than your head, you start to lose control. So once you go that high, now it becomes harder to control the ball, okay? All right. So here we go. We're gonna get started now. So exercise number 1. Oh, sorry, for each exercise, I'm gonna demonstrate for 30 seconds the exercise. Then you guys are gonna hit pause and you guys are gonna work on it for 90 seconds. So make sure you guys set your timer to 90-second countdown. That way you're working for a full 90 seconds with each one of these exercises. And once again, we're doing 7 of these exercises for today, okay? So hopefully by the end of the video, you guys will, not expecting for you guys to master it, but obviously for you guys to have a much better comfort level with the ball when it comes to juggling with your thigh, okay? All right, so for number 1, the first one, you're doing good thigh, single pop, and you're gonna do that twice, and then you're gonna go to your weak thigh and do it once. So here's what I mean. You're gonna pop it, catch it. Pop it again with your good thigh and catch it. Now you're gonna go to your weak thigh. Pop it, catch it. And now you repeat. Good thigh, catch, good thigh, catch, weak thigh, catch. I'll give you the side view. Good thigh, catch, good thigh, catch, weak thigh, catch. So it's 1, 2, 3, done, and repeat. So you guys are going to do this for 90 seconds. Really work on popping the ball straight up in the air. Try to keep it about head high. Hit it with your thigh. Bring it up to a 90-degree angle and popping the ball straight up and not losing control, being able to catch it, okay? All right, so at this time, hit pause, and we will see you for number 2. Enjoy. Awesome. Okay, welcome back. So now we're moving on to exercise number 2 for thigh juggling. So now we're going to go single thigh pops. We're going to stay with single thigh pops, but now we're just going to alternate back and forth. So we're going to go 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, straight up in the air, straight up in the air, pop it, catch it, pop it, catch it, pop it, catch it. Take your time, but make sure we do it right. So pop, catch, okay? Make sure you take your time with this. If you speed it up, you will end up getting off balance and the ball will end up going in different directions other than where it's supposed to go. So take your time with it, okay? All right, so at this time, go ahead and hit pause. Do this for 90 seconds and we will see you for number 3. Enjoy. Okay, awesome. All right, we are moving on to number 3 now. So for this one, we're gonna do with our good thigh, we're gonna do 2 pops in a row. So you're not gonna catch it in between. You're doing 2 pops before you catch it. And then you're gonna, with your weak thigh, you're still gonna do 1 single. So it'll look like this. Good thigh, catch, weak thigh, catch. Good thigh, catch, weak thigh, catch. Pop, pop, catch, pop, catch. Again, pop, pop, catch, pop, catch. Again, pop, pop, catch, pop, catch. Okay? So now, are you good enough to do 2 juggles without losing control? Okay? So that is what you're trying to do now. All right? So at this moment, go ahead and hit pause, and we will see you for the 4th one. Okay? Enjoy. Okay, awesome. Welcome back. Okay, so now we're moving on to number 4. We're going to add a juggle to each one of your thighs. So now we're going to go 3 pops with your good thigh, 2 pops with your weak thigh. So it's 1, 2, 3, catch. Switch to your weak thigh. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, 3, catch. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, 3, catch. 1, 2, catch. Okay? Now for this one, we're going to go ahead and do 2 minutes. Okay? It's a little more challenging. I want that extra 30 seconds for you guys to get more repetitions to see if we can really get acquainted with this one. That way your juggling goes up, okay? All right, so at this moment, go ahead and hit pause, and we will see you for number 5, okay? Enjoy. Awesome. Okay, we are at number 5. We're getting close to the end now. So for number 5, you guys are going to do both thighs alternating. We're going to do 5 juggles without dropping it. So 5 juggles, you're not allowed to catch it or drop it, and you're alternating. Okay, so you're going to go good thigh, weak thigh, good thigh, weak thigh, good thigh, catch. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm a lefty, so I'm gonna go with my left thigh first. If you're a righty, you go with your right thigh first. So I'm gonna go left, right, left, catch. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very important that for this one we are alternating thighs. We got to be able to use both thighs to pop that ball up. Okay, I'll give you the side view really quick. All right, just like that. All right, so 5 pops. For this one, once again, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, okay? All right, go ahead and hit that pause button and enjoy. Okay, great. We are moving on to number 6. Okay, so for this one, we're going to go, everything is just good thigh. Now, if you want to go weak thigh, that's up to you. But for now, if you want to, let's just concentrate on your good thigh. What you're trying to go for is your high score. So you're going to go for 2 minutes and try to see what your high score is with your good thigh only, popping it up without dropping it. So for example, you guys can go 4, 5, 6, and if I drop it, no problem. I bring it back up and I start over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I dropped it. No problem. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then when your 2 minutes is up, then you will figure out what your high score was during those 2 minutes. Okay? So you're really concentrating on your good thigh right now and being able to master that side. Okay? All right. So at this moment, you're going to hit pause. You're going to go work for 2 minutes and then come back to me for the final one, number 7, okay? All right, enjoy. Okay, awesome. Guys, this is the final one. So this is the 7th exercise for juggling with your thigh. So this is what we call, it's a juggling challenge. It's called a juggling ladder, okay? And I kind of did this in the last juggling video with the feet, except now we're gonna go with our thighs. So a juggling ladder, in case you've never done one, it's basically, you know, when you step on a ladder, you're kind of climbing one step at a time, okay, on that ladder. So we're gonna do the same thing, but with juggling. So you start out by trying to pop it up once and catching it. So pop it, catch it. I was successful. So now I move up to 2. 1, 2, catch. I was successful. Move up to 3. 1, 2, 3, catch. Good. Now you move up to 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed number 4. Okay, at this moment, you do not have to start over. I will repeat, you do not have to start over. Just start where you left off. So where did I leave off? Yep, I left off at number 4. So I'm trying to go back to number 4, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, catch. So now I move up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's a juggling ladder. So for this one, you guys are gonna go 7 minutes. So it's a 7-minute ladder. So you guys obviously set up your timers. And at the end of the 7 minutes, you wanna see how high up the ladder you can get to, okay? So for me, I did this earlier this morning and I ended up getting 48. That was my score going up the ladder, okay? So it just kind of gives you something to kind of shoot for, all right? So I went all the way up to 48. So that's what I got on my score. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hoping you enjoyed this tutorial. This once again was a step-by-step on how to juggle with your thigh. So it's a little bit frustrating when you first start to juggle. No problem. You know, you will mess up here and there. And it's okay if you get a little frustrated, not a problem. Everybody goes through that, including myself. Okay, we all have gone through that frustration, but that always happens at the beginning. The more you do this, the easier it becomes, the better you will get with it, and the more successful you will be able to do. Okay, so thank you guys for coming today. If you like the video, obviously hit the like button. If you think you want to subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe. And I'll finish it off by doing another 20 seconds of non-stop juggling. Okay, so thank you so much for coming. Take care, everybody. Bye now.